How's it going, guys? Bringing you a battle against myself today. I am going to be hopefully showing off this beast dinosaur thing, Aurorus. It seems kind of appropriate, I guess. And I have been meaning to try and get some good gameplay with it, but it's not the easiest thing to do. It's quad weak to steel and quad weak to fighting, which are two big offensive types at the moment. Because there's no like tiers organized, you've got stuff like, you know, Scissor going around with his bullet punches and, you know, a multitude of different fighting type moves. Check this out, Freeze Dry. If you ever doubted that Freeze Dry was a good move, Quagsire, dead. Take any of these Pokemon which would normally be neutral to ice, like Quagsire, Swampert, Seismitoad, Swanna, Mantine, Pelipper, Ludicolo, all quad weak to Freeze Dry. It's great, it's brilliant. You get the small power drop, but I feel like it's worth it in most cases. I mean, Aurorus doesn't really have the best move pool, but it can have that, plus like a Rock Stab, plus Flash Cannon, and that's like the best you can do in terms of the special coverage. And then T-Wave, just because why not, you know? Right, so I'll go for an EQ. I did predict the Volt Switch over the Focus Blast because I do have the Trevenant around, so that seemed like the best play to go for. So get up my rocks, which is great, but then he goes for a great play, which is Will-O-Wisp. Most people would probably go straight for the attack, but that means that I can't really damage his Ninetales in return, whilst also breaking the Sturdy and crippling my Steelix, so, you know, that was a good play. I have no idea why he switched out there. I thought he'd just go for the Flamethrower and kill me, but that's fine. I can bore it into the Charizard, get a nice little 50% off without having to do anything. And, like, either he... like, if he does anything other than Flare Blitz here, I roar it out and it dies on entry. And if it goes for Flare Blitz, it takes Rocky Helmet damage, takes recoil damage, and that's sort of within the range of, like, killing from this thing, basically. Choice Scarfed, I can easily outspeed, even if he did set up a bit. I think most of these run Adamant, and I'm timid, so I might outspeed? Maybe that's only with normal Rotom, I forget. Whatever, Volt Switch out, kill that thing, so that's probably the biggest threat on his team out the way early on, which is nice. In comes Clefable. I'm really not worried about what it can do to me, like... I mean, it can easily take hits, but I can just paralyze it and then just start spamming Flash Cannon and see what happens. Quite nice that Flash Cannon actually has a use this generation, outside of, like, Magnezone Stab, but... yeah, do a pretty good amount with the Flash Cannon there, and that Flamethrower, really not worried about it. Unless it has Focus Blast, which I really doubted it did, I was absolutely fine, you know? Go for the Ancient Power in case he goes to Ninetales. Maybe I'd get a Giga Boost, I don't know. Quite a crying shame that it doesn't get Power Gem. Basically, Game Freak looks at these two sort of fossil Pokemon and says, right, we'll give all the good moves to Tyrantrum, we'll give it Head Smash, EQ, the Elemental Fangs, plus an ability that augments them. Aurorus, I don't know, you can have Freeze Dry, whatever. Ancient Power, you gotta rely on Ancient Power. That is technically your most powerful Rock Stab to my knowledge. Unless you go physical, which I wouldn't understand. But I'll paralyze the Ninetales, take it out with the Ancient Power, which is great. Now this thing comes in, and I'm gonna get wrecked by a Solar Beam. Vileplume actually got a nice little special attack buff this generation. It was already really good as like a defensive wall. Like, killing a Vileplume is no easy task. But now it gets like, you know, it can easily be a sweeper with the sun, like Chlorophyll, Solar Beam, Sludge Bomb, all that good stuff. But yeah, go for the EQ. I know I can take anything from this guy unless it has Weather Ball? Does it get Weather Ball? Nah, I think that's probably just Victory Bell. Alright, anyways, in comes the Heliolisk, and I did wonder why he had this on a Sun team, but then I remembered that actually it can get Solar Power as well as Dry Skin. For some reason I assume everyone's running Dry Skin, but... yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I mean, Heliolisk is one of those Pokemon which just fits into so many different roles. Always Special Sweeper, but so many different... what's the word? Environments, I guess. It's a nice sort of safe wildcard to put in there. So yeah, nothing much going on here. Malamar just going for superpowers and Psycho Cuts and all that good stuff. Trying to take down this big stupid pink blob. It does have Flamethrower, it does have Moonblast, I assume, but like, the fact that it's paralyzed means that eventually I'm going to win in this outcome. Not to mention that Psycho Cat and Night Slash have the crit chance, which is nice. Or the higher crit chance, let's say. Heliolisk comes in, goes for the Focus Blast. I have no idea why, but I guess it would have done similar damage to T-Bolt anyway, so just go for the Night Slash, and that is going to take it out from there. I doubt the crit mattered, but either way, I think I had... Who do I have left? Rotom, I think, was still alive. Oh, and Blastoise. I don't think I even used Blastoise, but it was a really cool game nonetheless. I mean, it was finally a chance to show off what Aurorus can do. Definitely Tyrantrum is the bigger threat in my opinion, but Aurorus, if you can keep away from stuff it's quad weak to, you can actually always take a hit, paralyze something, and then just decimate it with Freeze Dry or, to a lesser extent, Ancient Power. But yep, fun game. Happy Christmas, happy Jew Christmas, happy Black Christmas to all of you guys who celebrate it. I will be probably just spending at home with family, just chilling, eating turkey, all that good stuff, so stay safe, stay merry, eat turkey, and have a good one. Goodbye.